They think I'm faking, but I'm for real though. Nibble like a bed bug, it's you who goes chug glug glug. Nuh-uh. Passing the road, sure to slow us down. 20 years sober, pull over to the alleyway in Aldi. Me drunk, that's like Philip High. G-Funk made me in that mindset to get drunk, and that's how I had to get by. Ethylene coma, that last night was a blast like a supernova. If a friend of my enemy is my enemy, then you're telling me it's 1v1, cause when it comes to the mic, I'm numb. So they can eat me like dim sum, and this is the bum. And I'm putting the nappy on and Matronic. 7 years old and made to be motherfucking alcoholic. There's a club at 2 and I got to get in. Jack Daniels, spirits and gin. Kinda risky. A child introduced to liquor, Jaeger bombs and whiskey. Alcoholic. There's a club at 2 and I gotta get in. Jack Daniels, spirits and gin. Kinda risky. A child introduced to liquor, Jaeger bombs and whiskey. Now I'm stressing in my day job, night lamp on my desk, get dressed, can't find the cash, it was really the best. Your face the only way you got a stash, see who blessed and who can compete with me. I got so much electricity in the city, my life is a pet test. I say you had nothing to drink but a beer, and these jeans sag when I talk to the cashier, handing in a hubba bubba, and something to the Americans know as a rubber, but my dick's so big they don't sell my size, so it's mead. What you trying to get out of me? Money or a rise like a TikTok girl? I'm dead. I'm cooked. I'm booked like a librarian. Something about this is fishy like a pescatarian. I just want to be left alone. About 50% Eds Kebabz, 50% Al Capone. I'm Scandinavian like a Toblerone. More Scandinavian than IKEA. We don't have phone numbers, so as soon as I remove the glass from my eyes, we don't have contact no more. But I still see ya. Headed over 50p for a Skittles Jaeger bomb, so maybe it's you who's the alcoholic. There's a club at 2 and I gotta get in. Jack Daniels, spirits and gin. Kinda risky. A child introduced to liquor, Jaeger bombs and whiskey. Alcoholic. There's a club at 2 and I gotta get in. Jack Daniels, spirits and gin, kinda risky. A child introduced to liquor, Jaeger bombs and whiskey. You gotta be legit like Brandon Jones, lay down 4 or 5 Deftones. I pop perks like Bubble Rack and I'm more broken than rubble. Caught the double trouble in a rough patch, a puddle, in a muddle. I don't get math stiff, I still got the dog in me. There's a lot of tosses I see on TV and on my phone recently, seeing shit like Ken Costner and Playboy Cardi making me commit arson. Maybe mumble rappers are alcoholics. I've been trying to get decency, maybe they're alcoholics? I see gangs in Weatherspoons, maybe they're alcoholics? Hundreds of rapists and nonces? That's the alcoholics? No, an alcoholic is temporary, but mentally ill ain't. You could put a face tattooed rapper in that category, unless it's Lil Wayne. It's not just beer bottles. 20-year-old chicks will vape, but not do oral. What? But recognize the moral, I'm trying to be pragmatic, and I know I say shit that was shocking like static. And if you on the floor, I can smell the San Miguel in your breath, and maybe I'd rather poison my liver than poison the lively. There's a club or 2 and I gotta get in. Jack Daniels, spirits and gin, kinda risky. A child introduced to liquor, Jaeger bombs and whiskey. Alcoholic. Say it one more time. A child introduced to liquor, Jaeger bombs and whiskey. Alcoholic. There's a club at 2 and I gotta get in. Jack Daniels, spirits and Jack Daniels spirits and gin. Kinda risky. A child introduced to liquor, Jaeger bombs and whiskey. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I ain't got no alcohol. This was gonna be alcoholic. But I ain't got no alcohol. My dad probably got a brewery at his house though.